Chef Joshua Moore has made a name for himself, but not just locally. Volari's executive chef has been featured in numerous high-profile, prestigious events around the country and on the Food Network, too. Recently, Tuesday actually, he competed in the Champs Challenge on the uber-popular show Chopped. Josh joins us this morning in our Charlie Wilson KitchenAid kitchen to talk about how he fared and cook up something delicious, too. We always love having you. Before we talk Chopped,
always love being on.
Well, Josh, you, outdo yourself. What are we cooking this morning first?
I thought we'd make something nice and easy to prepare at home. Just chicken limone. Wonderful Italian dish. You can make this with veal chicken, of course. But very simple. We've just got some chicken breasts in there and olive oil. Gonna saute those, get them nice golden brown. And then we'll go from there with our next step.
So you just said nice and simple. So last night he emailed me the recipe and I didn't even know how to say limone. And I was thinking nice and simple, but you are really breaking this down. So starting with the chicken breasts, though, they're flattened. So
yeah.
What's the best way to do that?
So we use a meat mallet at the restaurant.
Okay.
Just you know, that thicker side of the chicken breast, just flatten it out a little bit. That way it's gonna cook even throughout.
Okay, I'm gonna ask chef's advice here. I have been known to take parchment paper, I know what that is,
yeah.
and an actual hammer that I would hammer in nails in the wall.
That
and,
would
gently
that would work.
Do that. I mean,
that would work. You know, you can use the back of a pan. You can use a wine bottle.
So
you
maybe
can
not
improvise.
the hammer. The sledgehammer might be a little much.
You could
but
improvise.
It cooks so much quicker.
It does. It does. Just cooks evenly and keeps the chicken nice and tender and juicy.
So you dredged it?
Yeah, just a little bit of plain flour, a little salt and pepper on there.
Okay.
I've got some capers. One of my favorite ingredients. And then we're gonna hit this with some lemon juice.
Okay.
And then some
Shall
white,
I step back
white
for this
wine.
part?
No.
Okay.
It won't flame up.
I love all of you chefs, but when there's alcohol and fire, I always go, there's a little bit of hairspray going up in here.
Just a little white wine. Nothing great.
What makes it limone? Because I want to get to Chopped for sure.
The lemon.
So the lemon,
yeah, the lemon's the key of the dish.
That was it?
Yeah, just lemon chicken.
I mean, you said simple.
And the capers, you know, add so much flavor. We're gonna hit this with some chicken stock.
I mean, super simple. Now, I know this without even asking. You're booked up tomorrow at Volari.
Yes, we
For
are.
sure you're booked up. So this is something you could prepare for your sweetie, yourself, your BFF, your mom, your dad, your kids.
Absolutely. Super easy recipe. You know, serve it over pasta if you want. Today we're gonna do a little bit of polenta, broccolini, and some honey and garlic beets. It's typical of what we'd serve it with at the restaurant, but great over pasta. You know, if you're going to put it over pasta, just make a little extra sauce in the pan.
Okay, question, difference between broccoli and broccolini.
So it's just a completely different vegetable, but it's very tender, delicious.
I would have bet you $10 right now that I thought that they were baby broccoli. I was lied to. So they are totally different variations.
Yes, and I love them. We've got those on the plate. We've got our polenta.
Well, while you're plating here, because we'll get to that, Chopped.
Yes.
I mean, you were in the hot seat on Tuesday. You had people tuning in. I mean, let's walk back though first. The first time you were on Chopped and emerged as a champion. I mean, do you walk out of there? I know you were excited because you were on the show with us, but do you walk out of there feeling pressured the next time you're going to go on?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just extreme amount of pressure and stress, and you know, I will say the Chopped champions. You know, we've all won before.
Everybody's won.
Yeah, we've all been there. We've all done that. So you know, competition was fierce. The baskets were intense. You know, ingredients were crazy, but I had a blast doing it. A lot of fun. And loved going back.
What about, though, the fact that, I mean, you had so many people who came to Volari, 2300 Frankfort Avenue here in downtown, or in Louisville, who came to watch you on Chopped. I mean, what was that like to be surrounded by those people who just love you?
I mean, you know, of course, amazing. You know, Tuesday night, everybody thought for sure I'd won since I was having a watch party. But, you know, I said going into it, you know, my wife and I talked a lot about it. It's like just being one of the 16 was a win.
And so for viewers who haven't seen it, by the way, you can see it, I mean, streaming services, online, etc. But where did you fall?
So I got Chopped entree round.
Okay.
So, you know, started with 4 of us. I got down to the 3 of us and then got Chopped. And I would have liked to got the dessert. You know, I love doing dessert. Would have been fun to get into that dessert basket. But
But I love what you posted on Facebook. You have an almost 11-year-old Gibson.
Yes.
So Gibson is almost 11 years old. And what did you tell Gibson about not emerging as a champs champion?
Just, to always, try and give it your all.
Yes.
And I said going into it, of course I wanted to win. I mean, everybody there wanted to win, but, going into it, I was just honored to be there and excited to get to cook there again and, meet other chefs that have won, and we had a good time.
I mean, you're a champion to us, but also, a champion dad. And again, so Volare is booked up for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
But that's it, and I brought over just a little bit of, I don't know, accessories to make us feel a little bit like, we're in the mood. By the way, it is Happy Galentine's Day. And one recommendation that you have for people who are going to be spending it at home to make Valentine's Day memorable?
It's all about the food. I mean, to me,
and it's a Friday, so.
Yeah. Cook a great meal. Take your time, have fun with it.
Well,
Go out of your comfort zone. Do a new recipe.
Well,
That'd be
you
my recommendation.
are, and I've had multiple people tell me that they wanted to make sure I said you are a champion to all of us, for sure, Josh. Thank you, and hello to your lovely wife, Lindsay, as well. Chef Josh Moore and his staff serve up Italian fare Monday through Sunday at Volare Ristorante, which is located at 2300 Frankfort Avenue in Louisville. Just visit volare-restaurant.com to make reservations and get a sneak peek at the menu and learn more about Chef Moore, who, by the way, you should also be following on Instagram because your mighty fish posts are awesome.